Hmm. So what was giving waveforms prior to stream? Uh I guess didn't in this scene. I don't know.
Oh my god, that's. I know you don't think so, but that's so fucking funny.
Oh no, it. I'm rolling on the ground laughing.
I can, and they can tell too, because they can definitely hear you. Um, Thanks for letting us know, Red Axum.
I'm gonna ram a spike into my skull.
Um, well, they can't hear that threat and or
They
promise.
can now.
Oh, okay, okay. Wow, wow, wow. Sorry, sorry.
I. Ooh.
You okay, buddy?
If today were ever a day for blood pressure, just nothing seems to work right.
Well,
Bad
hopefully your blood
design.
pressure.
I don't know why. I didn't even update OBS. It resets everything I have set.
That does sound like an OBS thing.
Ooh. Yeah, I would have much preferred Nick Cage trivia to this stream right now. Ooh, mama. I just gotta find that Zen again. That Zen I had before they could even hear me talk. You know how I was so chill and how I was, just spouting some Zen sage wisdom before they could hear me, before I was audible. And you guys were like, wow, those are some really salient points, Travis.
What are you talking about?
I'm trying to manifest something, Dakota.
Well, you've been tasked with it now. You don't have a choice.
I'm tasked with finding Zen. Thanks, Axum. That's
Thank you,
why I'm
appreciate it.
paying for therapy. If I could pay for it with channel points, I certainly would. I have infinity of them.
You okay, bud?
No, I'm cool.
Okay. I figured you would be.
So yeah, the box art that I was going to draw on Monday, I was actually really excited for it, and I thought Axel was really going to enjoy as well. But it's going to be airship pirates,
Oh, cool.
and so I wanted to draw kind of box art of the crew and everything. But the punchline of it all was going to be that it's just like a fuck. What's it called? Those like bullet hell games. There's a name for that style of game.
Uh,
But one of those.
I know what you're talking about, but I don't know the term.
I want to say Zagreus, but I know that's not right. Aaron will know whenever he gets back. We'll wait. But I want it to be kind of like because it was 16-bit, like a bullet hell where it's just like their ship just shooting out, you know, fleet boot blasters, and so you never actually see the crew. How's life treating you, bud?
Okay. I'll be better after tomorrow once I get answers.
Answers. Oh, you got a big
My
test coming up. Are you cheating on a test?
no, my gums got infected again.
Oof, bud. I'm sorry.
Yep. And uh, it happening again after a dentist visit. Pretty much is like, yeah, what are you doing wrong? And if they insist that this crown has to go in because I don't have the money for it, I'm going to lose my goddamn mind on them.
Yeah, that's
Uh,
fair.
so yeah, we'll see. But basically, I'm just gonna go in there tomorrow and be like, look, the only reason I'm here is I want to have sometime in the past 6 months I haven't had an infection, and that's it. And if you do anything else, try anything else, charge anything else, there will be violence.
Teeth of rich people, though.
Hmm.
You aren't a good citizen unless you're part of the capitalist system that withholds fundamental, fundamental health care from you.
Why do people think this nation's good? Anyway,
'Cause it's the one I live in.
fucking nationalism.
Every other country's bad because I never been to them.
But
This
yeah,
is some
so I'm also
fun, chill,
frustrated.
accessible content. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Hey, you asked, so I answered. Sorry.
No, it's all me. I set the tone for the episode, though no one was privy to it. Anyway, have you been to Betty's Books? And I feel so bad, like just left turning out of dire subjects into somebody I genuinely want to promote and wish good upon. Like, I don't want
Sorry,
to
I was.
use them to wash the palate of everybody listening just so the two are never associated. You know what I mean?
You're not really. Because I wasn't listening. I was reading Redux. You sleep.
Cool! Cool, 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 cool!
No, no, no. You said no. I actually caught it, and yeah. That's basically the way Grace and I talk on a daily. Is like we do that so much. We have to circle back often.
But, like, is it just ADHD talk, or are you using, like, conversation to. You know what? Never mind. We'll move past it. I don't even know what I was gonna say.
Where do you guys want me to put all this money?
Put it on my tab.
I don't know if it'll fit, but I'll try.
Aaron, I had a question for you
Yeah,
that we
what's
were
up?
waiting for you to get back on. What's that style of game called whenever it's like a spaceship flying through bullet hell?
Like a
What's
shmup?
like maybe there's like a genre name that doesn't sound right.
Well, that's shortened from shoot 'em up.
Nah, but it's specifically like whenever a spaceship's flying through it.
Uh, hmm. Now, is it left to right or up to down or different?
I guess it'd be left to right.
Okay, so you're talking oh, what the fuck is the someone set us up the bombs game?
So I want to say
Riches of Troy.
Zagreus, but I know that's not right because that sounds like a Kingdom Hearts character.
It
That's
does.
a
Zeroing.
Zagreus is a fucking Hades character. I thought.
Yep.
Sure is.
Well, Wiki just has them listed as side-scrolling shooters or shoot 'em ups.
I guess
There's
that's
probably
apt.
Yeah,
There's
there's probably a
a
Japanese name for it.
yeah, it's a Japanese game. It's just one I thought was more of a codified standard than I guess it is, and now
Yeah,
it's
well,
gonna bug me until I die.
you remember
Cool.
in Cuphead the non-boss levels that were called like run-in guns?
Yeah.
That's probably a play on words on shoot 'em ups.
Well, run and gun was also like kind of a
That's
community
true. Like
established term for games like Contra and whatnot.
yeah, that's true. That's true. So like the ones that are more platforming as well,
Yeah.
or like Cuphead or not Cuphead, Metal Slug.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know what the actual term would be because they've just become, I guess, colloquially known as shmups.
Okay, the game I was thinking of was called Gradius, not Zagreus.
Oh yeah, I can
Um,
see that.
whatever that style of game is called.
Yeah, that's what I think of when I think of shmups. They're just called scrolling shooters. I don't know. That is gonna bother me now until I find the actual like Japanese name, even though it's just gonna be like scroll shoot or something.
Nah, I swear to God, there's a. You know what? We'll move on till it.
Till it just
I'm a man of the people, and this
rattles
doesn't
around.
benefit the people.
Nope.
What if the people wanted a distraction?
Well, they did not get it here.
Um, look behind you. There's a fun thing.
Oh,
You know,
you got him.
I looked behind me and just saw a reflection. You motherfucker.
I got him.
And he turned to stone.
Yep. I mean,
Well, that was fun. That was fun for everybody.
dental stuff is for the humans. Birds don't really.
Birds don't even have dentists.
Yeah. They don't even have a dental college. Where are they going to get more knowledge? Jupiter? I doubt
Birds go to Jupiter.
it. Stupid birds.
Hear that, birds?
I don't think they
Birds.
did.
They didn't because they're not real.
Oh.
Yeah. Birds are actually 5G.
I can get
Just
behind
little-
that.
Yeah. I don't think I need to go into more detail. You get it.
Yeah, the G stands for geese.
Well, Travis felt like he needed to go into more detail.
Yeah, thanks, buddy. All nuanced out the window.
Now I get it.
Chill been up to since we concluded on Monday.
No.
Lots of Yakuza. I've been playing lots of that. It's the one that takes the Yakuza characters but puts them in the Edo period Japan.
Yeah.
So like back when samurais ruled and before they outlawed swords. Or at least swords for the common folk.
Oh, good thing they did that.
Yeah. And brought about guns. That's way better.
Well, yeah, at least people weren't stabbing each other,
That's true. They were
cutting
stabbing
each other down.
just from long range. It is cool. You do you can shift between 4 different fighting styles, and one of which is a katana and a pistol. So that's fun.
It makes a lot of sense for where Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy
I want
crime
to say
drama.
damage distribution comes from.
Other than that, did you play any Atomic Heart?
I haven't had the chance yet. No.
It's pretty cool. It's definitely got some roughness about it, but it is the developer's first game. So considering
Oh,
that,
cool.
what?
That was genuine cool.
Oh, okay. I was like, that is cool. Um, it runs pretty well. Like, I'm used to nowadays PC ports being kind of shitty. It wasn't kind of shitty. And for a day one drop on Game Pass, because I don't know if it got delayed. I think once they actually announced a release date, they stuck to it.
That's neat.
Yeah. There has been some controversies, but let's not go into them.
I'm still gonna give it a chance.
Yeah.
In fact,
But
this
yeah,
weekend.
I like it so far. This weekend?
This weekend, I'm gonna set aside some time for it.
Hell yeah, at least an hour or two.
Yeah. Is it?
It
Does it do a lot to kind of distinguish itself from like Bioshock and whatnot?
um it's more BioShock in like sort of look than it is anything else. Like you do have some powers and you use guns, but other than that it's pretty different. There's a lot more stealth that I don't do, and sometimes pay the price for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have spoiled myself on the game because of reasons I don't want to influence anybody's view of the game.
Sure.
I would say they borrowed a little too heavily from BioShock in some ways, and missed the point, I believe.
Hmm.
No, Bioshock was
Probably.
talking about how good capitalism has it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And therefore you hate it, right?
I don't know what you mean by this at all.
You're just spewing words.
There's a very strong point in Bioshock, and that's the one I know.
The main character can be a little annoying at times.
Or downright fucking stupid.
Well,
Are they doling out those like forspoken quips or?
he's got a companion character that he likes to argue with.
Fuck.
So you take that as you will. I do like the idea of the companion character. I'm not sure if I like the companion character, but they haven't done a whole lot, and I haven't played a whole lot. I basically just played it until Yakuza came out. But I do still think it's worth a shot.
The way I would argue, I would like my opinion on it
Sure.
from what I've watched
Mm-hmm.
is the dialogue is paced far too fast.
I don't know if
Like
that's because of I imagine it was originally written in and performed in Russian,
that could have quite a bit to do with it.
so it would be paced for that language and not English, and then they may not be as well versed in translating, and Because translating's not just, one to one. They said this, so they say that. You have to put like nuance into it. They may not be well versed in that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And if there's any like lit movements to match up to.
Right. If they even care, because a lot of games are just like, whatever. It is very strange in Yakuza, the new one, Ishin. Seeing characters that I've seen before, they can share similar like mannerisms as their actual counterparts, but they are different characters. Like they're the actual like the main character of the Yakuza games does not go by the same name or is the same character. So it's weird seeing a friendly face or a not friendly face and then them being friendly or not friendly, which is different than how they were in the actual game.
Yeah. Maybe those traits are congenital.
Maybe.
Sounds neat though. When are they bringing Yakuza to Game Pass?
All of them, but this one is on Game Pass.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
What am I doing here?
I don't know.
A show?
Yeah. What's fun about those is there's a shitload of side content that you have to do absolutely zero of. But canonically, the main character is a nice guy and does all of them.
Well, then I have to, because
you do
I don't
kinda
want to
feel
let
that way.
any video game character down.
That's right. I can't have them judge me.
I just want them to be happy.
Yeah. Well, you will make a lot of people happy by doing them, because you are doing good deeds and shit. I helped an old lady across the street.
Ooh, was it like a quick time? Was it a Frogger kind of thing?
No, they cut from her being on the ground to her being where she needed to be. They're not super high budget games.
And then she said, "Thank you, Spider-Man."
Yep. That's exactly right. I was worried that, maybe it won't be as weird as the other ones for no reason other than just worry. And I was quickly told otherwise when the first character you run into is this guy squatting over a pot and he goes, "Oh, hey, I just like putting stuff in these, so if you ever see them around town, just open them up and see what I put in there." And I was like, okay, this game's not going to be normal.
Good.
And the guy just ran off. Cool.
Love that quirkiness.
Yeah.
Because whenever it's done anymore, it just feels... I don't know, there's like there's an uncanny valley in which that works well. And maybe it has to do with the time in which it came out. But like if you try to, in the same way an intentional B movie doesn't work.
Yeah.
You can't include this very campy, hokey stuff without like a sense of earnestness behind it.
Honestly, I think to make something cheesy but good, you have to understand the medium even better than to make just a good thing.
Yeah, or not understand it, but
In the
still
right
make
way.
a fun product. Yeah,
Yeah.
those are your options.
And not everyone can do that. I would argue most probably can't.
Very few people can do that. Yeah.
Because otherwise you just get something that just feels, I don't know, lazy.
Like if you're, I think I've even called it this specifically on 10 bases. If you're just saying what you're doing is bad, but making no efforts to improve it,
Mm-hmm.
it you're Kevin Smithing it.
I've seen very few Kevin Smith movies.
He's had some good movies, but kind of rested on his laurels. And
He just kind of kept doing the same thing.
uh yeah, except thought that calling attention to it was like acknowledging the issue isn't the same as an apology.
Right.
And so it was just like drawing your attention to this thing that he did not care to remedy.
Yeah, he just goes, yeah, I know it's shit, but you'll eat it.
Exactly.
Yeah, I've only seen like, I don't know, I assume Clerks, but like that's a good movie. So I haven't seen his other stuff.
Yeah, like I like Clerks. Mallrats is of its time. Um Certainly one of the better Kevin Smith pieces. Red State was really cool. I haven't seen Dogma. Chasing Amy. Um, I don't know. It certainly doesn't hold up, but maybe has some good direction that's worth looking at if you're interested.
I've heard Dogma's good. I don't know anything about it. Red Axum says it's probably up there with Mallrats.
I keep meaning to watch it because uh it's one of those Damon Affleck movies
Mm-hmm.
because they were friends with Kevin Smith, and so they starred in it.
Hmm.
You think it's aged better than Mallrats? I'll certainly give it a watch if I don't know, my to watch list is not getting any smaller. Speaking of though, I did watch the what is it? The unbearable weight of incredible talent or whatever it's called.
I have no idea what that is. I've
I
never
know
heard
what
of
movie
it.
you mean. Pedro Pascal, Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, Nick Cage in a movie about Nick Cage.
Oh, okay.
But it does exactly what I just talked about
In a good way or bad way?
in a bad way.
Oh,
In which like I I don't know, it plays off the the meminess of Nick Cage,
I
and
got you.
that stuff just is not. It does not do it for me.
No, it would be like making a movie about Nickelback jokes right now.
Yeah, I just have trouble finding joy in things uh, that I don't know. I have trouble finding joy in memes, I guess.
Yeah, I think meme culture has gone full circle.
You cannot make a movie out of a fucking meme. Like, a meme is meant to be laughed at for a second as you're
Yeah.
scrolling, and
It's like the idea of the emoji movie. It's just like, no, this was bad in concept.
yeah, you've really gotta, I don't know, put in some legwork to elevate what you're trying to do. Or if you're not trying to do anything, you're trying to get out of the writer's room by 2 p.m. and still get paid, then fucking power to you.
Yeah.
I much prefer it when an actor's role is actually understated. Like, and I still can't remember the fucking movie, but the movie where it was like a Chuck E. Cheese or whatever, and Nick Cage was a silent, like tertiary protagonist or something.
Oh yeah, Willy's Wonderland.
Yeah.
He
See, I
was
like
cashing
that.
in on that Freddy Fazbear's hype.
Yep. And I mean, it's not a good movie, but I mean, it's all right. Like, if you're just looking for a horror movie or whatever, with for some reason Nicolas Cage. It definitely could have been worse. But I'm no
Yeah,
like movie connoisseur or anything. I'm just like, yeah, it was fine.
I I saw Red Letter Media's on that one after I
Hmm.
watched the Banana Splits horror movie, which was in the same vein of we still aren't making a Five Nights at Freddy's movie.
Yeah, which is weird that they never did.
Oh yeah,
Wasn't there
especially
also?
considering. Go ahead.
But I was gonna say, wasn't there also like a Winnie the Pooh horror movie recently? I saw like a
Very
Yeah.
article
recently, yeah.
that was
Because
real. Wow, I
yeah, the
thought I
first
just
thing that
ran
happened
into.
whenever Winnie the Pooh came into the public domain, they're like, "Ooh,
Oh,
what if we did a scary movie with them?"
I didn't
now
know
I
when.
see what happened.
Yeah, I didn't know that happened.
Yeah, as long as it's not wearing the red shirt, Winnie the Pooh is in public domain.
Wow. Now is it? No, I don't. I don't want to get sued. But is it any tone of red?
If you made it a light enough red that it could be called pink, I think you could get away with it.
Cool, cool. So we're just gonna make a movie about a bunch of Winnie the Poohs meeting up, and they're like, "Where's Red?" And the whole movie is them looking for Red, and they never find him.
Winnie the Pooh Sentai Force.
Yep, it's a Winnie the Pooh multiverse. We're gonna combine the Pooh verses together.
Into the Poohniverse.
Ew. Gross. Yeah, I haven't seen anything about the Winnie the Pooh horror movie. I just knew that it existed. Was it? I assume it was bad.
I couldn't tell you.
Oh, you mean you
I
didn't waste your money?
I have no plans. Like ever since Sharknado, I can't devote my time to I don't know things I know are just shat out
Yeah.
and maybe that makes me pretentious, but
That you value your time.
yes.
Yeah, I think that does. Yep.
Beyond that, though, I've been watching more Sopranos, and I still like it.
How
That's
far are
fun.
you now?
I'm in season 2.
Okay, and I think there's what, 6?
I believe so, but they are also 90s HBO length seasons.
Oh, so they just don't stop.
Yeah, so the first season was a solid 20 something episodes.
And they're like 45-minute long ones, right?
Yes.
Wow. Got something you want to share with the class there?
Passing notes back there?
That's a yes. Who's your favorite Sopranos character?
Um, oh, that's
It's a shame they
tough.
die. Haha.
Well, who was your favorite Game of Thrones character?
The one with the hair.
Oh, I love that one.
Yeah. It's a shame they die.
um, where I'm at, I like Meadow, who is Tony's daughter. I also like. See, the thing is, you get all of these characters, and you only get to see them in snippets. So in season
Yeah.
2, it's really hard to say because they didn't have the problem that a lot of TV nowadays has, where not only is it serialized, and so they know they're getting all these things, but it's that problem of too many characters, and so like, oh, people want us to focus on all these side characters.
Mm-hmm.
You don't get that in Sopranos, and it feels refreshing.
Huh. I mean,
Like,
that's how I.
uh,
Go ahead.
like that's the issue I have currently with My Hero.
Yeah. I definitely had that issue when they switched to a different group for a bit, and I was just like, I don't care.
Yeah, like they had this incredible pace built up in the manga,
Yep.
and then they lost it entirely because they're like, oh shit, people won't be happy if we don't see how every
Cool.
single character we've introduced throughout this entire manga, like, we don't see what they're doing right now.
That's why everyone needs to do what Oda does with the cover arts,
Yes.
because like those are actually what's happening. For those that don't know, they take like side characters and they're just like, what are they doing right now? But like you only get one panel of it, maybe like an inside panel or something, but not a lot.
And it always, like, it's canon stuff, so.
Yeah. I don't know the movie Ernest Scared Stupid.
It's part of the Ernest B. Worrell series.
Is that a long running series?
Oh yeah, like Ernest goes to camp, Ernest something about basketball, Ernest goes to prison.
Ernest kills a man.
I think that was also Ernest goes to prison.
Oh, okay, yeah. It was a 2-part because they had to wait for the court case. Ernest. I forgot about the surprise third part where Ernest finds God.
In prison.
Yeah, it was like an epilogue because he wasn't getting out.
Oh yeah, Ernest does 20 to life.
That's how they ended the series. You just see like a smoking husk on an electrical chair.
It just ends with them playing like Crazy on You or something and
Doing some
doing
crane shots.
a zoom out and then just like some wide pans showing how Ernest's family is dealing with everything.
I can see how that one wasn't the most popular in the series.
I can't believe they got Scorsese to direct it though.
I can't believe they got Zimmerman to score it. Speaking of prison, saw The Green Mile for the first time the other day. That's another one I've heard is really good. I mean, that's like a cultural piece, like everyone knows about it.
I know somebody who was in that.
Was it? I don't know. I'm not going to make a joke. You do?
It was Tom Hanks' stunt double who gets kicked in the nuts.
Was he like just a little pair of nuts, or?
Where, yeah, it was Tom Hanks' stunt double, I think, is the guy who gets kicked in the nuts.
I mean, I would assume.
He was the one who actually took the kick and took a full-on kick, apparently.
No cup.
Or Tom Hanks kicks the guy in the nuts, I don't know.
Either way, he got kicked in the
I
nuts
sound like
on
asshole.
film.
Yeah. Full force.
Hey, that's Hollywood, baby. Sometimes you're the nuts, sometimes you get kicked in the nuts.
Wait, it doesn't sound like a great place to be.
Nope. I mean, people will tell you Hollywood is a shitty place, and that's why. It's just a bunch of nut shots.
Like there's a local public access show of them kicking tourists in the nuts. Just called Welcome to Hollywood.
It's just a live camera feed.
Right on the Walk of Fame.
Yep. It's like the people that watch the what the fuck is it? The like card shop or whatever in New York.
Oh.
Card stand or whatever. I don't remember. It's an
So
old
people are
meme.
trying to take pictures with, the stars and everything, and then Elmo or Spider-Man comes up and just BAM!
Big bird with his big talons.
I love how they have a special bumper for that.
I'm sorry, what?
They have a special bumper for Big Bird with his big talons. Because he's got a bunch of razor blades tied to the costume feet.
He's like, hey, I'll give him a little extra welcoming. Free vasectomies. Yeah, Hollywood's a rough place.
Yeah. He'll kick you in the nuts and spit you out. Just for visiting.
Yep.
One day though, right? We'll take this little show there. I'm sure they'll be welcoming of us.
Yeah. We'll bring it to the big stage. Whatever the big stage in Hollywood is. We'll make
It's like right in the middle of town.
Oh yeah, you can't miss it.
Yeah. The Hollywood sign is the backdrop of the big stage.
That's where WrestleMania is.
The Hollywood sign?
On top of it.
Ah, cool.
Yeah, it was pretty dope. That's why they're always pointing up to the WrestleMania sign. Because they're like, one day I'm going to be on top of that sign.
I will ascend to the sign.
Yes. And you will all look upon my greatness and weep as I kick you all in the balls. Welcome to Hollywood.
Man, I am making no progress. Like, I don't have a time limit like usual.
Does the time limit drive you to go faster?
Yes.
Oh. And now you're just like, I can putz around. We'll set a
Not
time limit.
consciously.
Yeah. All right, Travis, you got half an hour.
Oh boy.
Because we usually end these around 9:30.
Sure do.
And to top that off, I have to be right back again.
Cool.
Have fun
I'll just
kicking
talk
yourself in
with,
the balls.
I will! I'll just talk with Chatty Cathy over here.
No.
Oh, where'd Kathy go?
Goodbye.
Oh no. At least you said goodbye this time.
Oh, did I not last time?
Usually Kathy does the Irish goodbye and just dips.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah, sorry. I'm very distracted today.
What's got you distracted?
Work.
Lame.
Deal with it.
Not my problem to deal with.
But you have to. Like, it's here. It's now.
It's pure. It gets you there.
Mm-hmm. Comes in a little glass vial.
I'm so glad you picked up on that.
Oh, of course. What do you take me for, Travis?
Some kind of normie. Normies won't get it.
Wow, just stop. Whatever, just stop.
Yeah, fair. End of bit. You been checking out anything? You're in the industry. You got any feelers out there? You been reading anything? Anything that really strikes your fancy?
I'm getting ready to start over The Walking Dead because I've been watching it as I work. Other than that, Kill 6 Billion Demons is the only recent thing. Read it. It's good.
Is that like 101 Deeds, Freddie McDowd?
1-to-1.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, no, it's a trip. I actually don't really know how I would describe it.
I don't think that people could hear me at this time, but I was recommending Betty's books over in Webster Groves.
Okay, so you mentioned something about that earlier, and I was like, I don't know what the fuck you're on about.
Yeah, I'm easily distracted, but it's a bookstore over in Webster Groves where they specialize in, I don't know, just kind of, the environment is all ages, but they do carry some cool, more niche graphic novels and stuff. But they focus mainly on like graphic novels and manga. and I picked up a book there called Shubiak Lubiak, and I'm probably not pronouncing that right, by Dino Muhammad. But it, I guess it was written in Egypt and then translated and brought over here. But I just got like this beautiful hardback uh, grade of it, and it's a beautiful book, and the story is really really cool, and just the way they lay out pages is really incredible. I'll have to let you borrow this sometime, but for anyone out there, I can't recommend this enough. So it's Shubik Lubik, maybe? Shubeik Lubeik.
I'm not gonna pretend I'll know any better.
You might just want to drop that one in chat.
Good call.
I didn't know Aaron was still here. I thought he left. Kind of spooked me.
I came back. I'm just eating, so I put it in mute.
I could also see it being like Shubeik Lubeik or something like that.
Yeah. Apparently,
So
in
I
lore,
don't
it's
know
what
the
a
phonetics.
genie says. It's the traditional phrase that essentially translates to "Your wish is my command."
Oh. I do think that's cool. I'm also just coloring. Sorry.
Oh, you're all good.
Did you get to play any more Hi-Fi Rush?
I have not.
Do you
Did
think you might?
not. Um, I don't know. Now that Atomic Hearts is out, it's certainly moved down on
Right.
my list.
Yeah.
Also, I have to change my setup if I want to make the most of the game, because currently I'm using Bluetooth headphones and mouse and keyboard, and rhythm games are definitely made for wired headphones at the very least. And some of the controls of the game, I mean, I could change and customize, but how much time, effort do I want to put into this game?
Yeah. I would definitely recommend a controller. I've been playing with both just because sometimes I forget. And
Yeah.
controller's a lot easier.
But I have like these Bluetooth headphones, and I don't know, most aux cords have just an obnoxious casing around the endpoints of them, which makes them incompatible with, I don't know, half the things you want to plug them into. But it's a pain in the ass. I got these I got these nice headphones and I want to use them. But I
I
also
feel
can't
ya.
play without headphones because I don't have speakers because I'm using all computer monitors without any kind of integrated speakers.
Right. I feel yeah. I have the opposite problem of my headphones are good, but the wire is obnoxiously long,
Hmm.
so I can only really use them at my desk. Unless I want to garrote myself with the wires to move around.
Yeah. That's the fun part.
Yeah.
You have to be aware of where the wire is at all times. It's like an escape room.
Yep. I think an escape room would be fun. I don't know how useful I would be in one.
Let's find out. If we do it, if we film it, we can put it on the company dime.
This is true. A lot of places don't like you filming escape rooms.
Some of them prohibit it.
Yeah. So we gotta be real sneaky.
Ooh, yeah. They can't confiscate our phones, can they?
I don't own a phone.
Me neither. Just
Yeah.
my old telegraph here.
Yeah, you're like, what's a cell phone? We're from not this time. Whatever. What
I've
time is
been
it?
Pony Expressing all my messages to all my friends.
We escaped from our era. What chance does your room have?
You think these puny walls could hold me? Time couldn't hold me.
Oh no, I got polio!
If only I was born in a later time.
You just like wink oddly at the front desk. It's like, what am
Yeah.
I supposed to do?
Oh, get out the polio vaccine.
Y'all keep him back there with the EpiPens, right?
They have the little, like, in case of polio, break glass.
Case of glass, break polio.
I mean, that's what they did. Sea of Stars looks really good, Red Axum. He asked if anyone was looking for, at that Chrono Trigger clone. But I mean, I've been playing Chained Echoes, which is very Chrono Triggery. Chained Echoes, or not Chained Echoes, Sea of Stars looks even more like Chrono Trigger. They literally have like a composer from it, and I think it has a similar battle system. Because with Chrono Triggers, you could link together party members to do duo and trio skills.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, it had a really cool battle system, especially for the time.
What was that game where you could it was like a mostly turn-based 3D RPG where you had like a movement and an action, and a big part of the mechanic was getting characters to move through lines made by other characters or something?
Did everyone use guns?
Yes.
I know what game you're talking about. I can't think of the title. I think it was on like PS3.
Yes. I just always found that mechanic really fun.
Yeah, I just cannot remember it.
Valkyria Chronicles?
No, it wasn't that. Resonance of Fate.
Ah.
Valkyria Chronicles was different. It was definitely Resonance of Fate now that I see the box art.
What did I do with this
Yeah.
character's hair to make him really, I don't know, basically Skies of Arcadia without being full on Skies of Arcadia is what I'm going for here.
I've never played it. I only started watching a 11-hour speed run, and even watching it was loose.
Maybe I'll just give him a big hat.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think that's the move. Ooh, yeah, that hat is big.
That's a thick ass hat. Damn.
Hey girl, what you doing with all that hat?
What's that hat do?
I bet you ain't even heard of sunburn.
Damn, girl, that hat's got room for two.
Is that a hat or a parasol?
I don't have. Is that a hat or a house? Because I'm moving in.
Oh, you're smooth.
Yeah. Just like my brain.
Hey Dakota, what's your best pickup line
With this
that
hat.
you're always using on the shorties at the club?
Boy, I have to come up with so many parts of this because none of this is applicable.
Well, you're pretty tall, so they probably have to stack on each other.
Oh, so that's it. His pickup line is untall.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me message Grace real quick, see if that works. I'm
tall.
tall.
Thoughts?
I just sent that to her, no context.
Now we'll see. The trap is set.
Anyway, we're waiting on a response.
The response was just yes.
That sounds like a yes to me.
I guess it
Yeah.
worked.
So you heard it here first. Dakota's pickup line is "I'm tall,"
Works every time.
Who knew?
and then the shorties go uppies.
Don't know. Bad, Aaron.
What?
You know, kind of do that thing with their hands where they're like reaching up at you and squeezing.
Yeah.
Like, uppies.
See there are two people doing it now, Dakota. As you know,
Oh no, I'm watching another drawing stream. I have
You are?
accused them of being a traitor.
Oh. Yeah, that is pretty traitorous, but I can't stop them yet.
Are you watching Drawfee?
Don't. Oh no.
Maybe. If they're on, then yes.
I
understandable.
can't say one way or the other.
Fine, I'll check.
I'm
I
not
don't know
gonna
who
check.
the hell. They might just be watching YouTube.
Well, you should let them know that they could also be watching YouTube, but us.
Yeah,
They
youtube.com/@10paces.
There's a very diplomatic response of, I learned I can watch two at once, but I quickly replied with, no, it's fine, I'm not upset.
Oh yeah, that's what you gotta do.
Uh-oh. There's a mole in the system. They said not Drawfee.
Oh.
She's listening.
Who could it be?
It's members and once members of Drawfee.
Are they watching Yonan Vasquez?
Meat Canyon?
Who? Never heard of him.
Um,
Diplomatic immunity. I
don't
can
know.
hear you now. We've been
I don't know what
compromised.
I would recommend for Meat Canyon.
Dang.
I like his Big Bang Theory video.
Okay.
I like a lot of his stuff. It's just great.
Oh, you do know Meat Canyon.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, I'm just being a jackass.
Who was it? There's someone. Yukino Joe.
Yeah.
It sounds
He's
familiar.
been. Are you talking about his recent
His-
uploads?
Yeah, his recent shit posting.
You mean his recent wholehearted animated parodies?
Yes. Ever since the Rick and Morty shit started happening, he's been posting terrible Rick and Morty parodies that are like 30 seconds long on his channel every day.
That's fucking funny.
It's so weird. He's got his own like universe going. They
Having too much fun, huh?
they recast Rick as Rick.
Okay.
It was a very controversial decision.
It's so controversial. I just don't know what to say.
Yeah, well, I understand that you're just aghast right now.
Yeah, Dakota's a diehard royal head.
Yeah.
Don't call me that based off of just that sounds disgusting.
He's a Royland Royal fan.
Right? That's just like I'm just more upset that like it sounds so awful, regardless of the context. I hate that. It sounds like I'm infected.
Yeah, he's a Royland Royland.
That I mean that might be what happens to him.
A
But
regular royal. Royaler.
Royally. You're just a little royally, aren't you?
yeah, I haven't showered in a few days.
Instead of roid rage, it's royal rage.
Oh my god.
Drink a
Aaron, careful that
monster.
one.
That wasn't me. That was Red Axum.
Oh, okay, sorry. I'm not looking at chat.
It's okay. It's okay because
Why would I?
it got me off the topic I was gonna
It
say.
got you off, sir.
Ooh yeah, that's what gets Aaron's libido going. Is
Yeah.
chat.
Supposed to. Yep. Chat. That's much better than what I was gonna say. Much less damning.
Don't worry. There's still plenty of streams going
yeah.
forward in which we can damn ourselves.
Yeah, get ready for that 1 year stream. Assuming we can get it all together.
Ooh yeah. You ready for CancelCon 2023?
It's coming.
About time.
Yeah, finally. It's CancelCon's no longer gonna blue ball you. Travis, you got about 10 more minutes.
Oh shit.
Yep.
I was gonna
This
say
ain't
I am
getting
not
any
feeling
color
well,
then.
so I actually am going to dip.
Okie dokie.
Alright. Later days.
Later days, fella.
We'll see. I don't know. I might take out an entire dentist office tomorrow.
Please do.
Okay,
I'm gonna
bye.
take this moment to remind myself in the future to put in Dakota's obituary at this moment.
What are you gonna write? Do you want chat to help?
Oh, it's just his official obituary.
Oh, okay.
Unless
So
chat, you want to get in on this.
Yeah, what would Dakota's
Really
obituary be?
personalize it.
Ooh, we even need his what's gonna be on his headstone.
Ooh, yeah. That could be a fun drawing prompt.
Wasahi's headstone.
It'll be the first one we draw with his replacement.
Yep.
Taking applications now. I
You
mean,
hear that?
we'll probably default to Joe if he's available, but
Yeah. he's like a Wazahi, but actually talented.
Oh,
I'm really excited.
survived by his twin.
We're still not sure if it's a twin or a clone. They're very like.
I don't think it's a clone if they're born on literally the exact same day.
Isn't that how clones work?
Nah, clone can happen anytime.
Oh, okay. So a clone is just a twin on a
Just you
different
wait,
day.
Aaron.
What's that supposed to mean?
Um, just you wait till the miracle of science comes for you.
I would be flattered. Okay, apparently they're not. They're not clones. They're a little too not alike, which is
They're identical strangers.
I hate that.
Uh, weirdly though, a premise for
Yep.
too many movies in the 90s.
Yeah. I don't know why that was such a like strong premise. Did we just discover clones in the 90s?
No, they apparently we just discovered twins in the 90s, and
Oh, okay.
so they had these twin actors, and they're like, oh, we gotta make 1,000 movies with them, and I guess not all of them can be premised around them being twins. But we have to call attention to the fact that they look the same.
It's a miracle of science.
Ah, the miracle of silence.
That's what I want right now. Jesus.
It's what we crave. But we still got more time, don't we, Aaron?
We do. We've got a whole 9 minutes. Whole 9 minutes of dead fucking air. We just watched Pokemon the first movie. The Mewtwo's birthday is August 6th, way after Mew. When is Mew's birthday?
They were on a different
Oh.
calendar back then. Or probably like January 1st.
Like 1 BC, 1 before cards. I was gonna say that their birthday was December 25th. Because they're like Santa.
The birth of my Lord and Savior, number 151, Mew.
That's right. Much like the M&Ms, they thought they don't exist. And then, they were sneaking around Christmas and they see each other and like, they do exist. I
And
don't
then
know
they
where I
forgot
was
about
going.
them.
Yeah. They
Because
used the
Mewtwo
neuralizer.
made them forget.
Yeah, Mewtwo has a neuralizer.
He does. He made everyone forget the events of the first movie, so they can continue on the series as if nothing happened, and pretend that that show would ever care about canon.
Yeah. Okay, I'm confused by your age-old Pokemon troll question. Who's the first Pokemon? There's 2 answers. There's either Bulbasaur
It's
or
Rhydon.
Arceus. No, it's Bulbasaur or Arceus.
Well, it depends on which dimension you're looking at it from. If you look at it from our dimension, it's Rhydon. If you look at it from the Kanto dimension, or from the Kanto perspective, it's Bulbasaur. From the Pokemon historian perspective, it's Arceus.
I don't like this question anymore. It's a Jigglypuff, as seen from above.
Right you are. Man, I would kill for like a try-hard Pokemon trivia night.
I mean, we can make that happen.
We can, but I want to participate.
Yeah,
I want it to happen for me.
We'll get little buzzers like Game Changer. I started watching Game
Maximal
Changer.
host. Yeah.
I do not like the Discord episodes. I think it's season 3.
Oh yeah, I didn't watch those.
I watched one of them and I was like, let's just skip to the next season.
It sucks because they did a Noise Boys episode where they actually have Michael Winslow.
Oh whoa. The mouse from Cat Dog.
He's the sound effects guy from Police Academy
Oh, okay.
and Spaceballs.
Yeah.
So the guy who's known for making mouth sound effects. They had him on their game show about making mouth sound effects. And it was one of those episodes. So if any of those are worth watching, it's that one, for certain.
Absolutely. That really sucks, because, like, I don't know if he's going to come back.
Oh, probably not, because now they're doing it, on an LA set, and it's a whole production. And so there are certain credits people have to get for participating. I don't know how any of that works.
Well, you can get extra credit by doing some unscrupulous things, but I don't know.
I'll do that for free.
And this is why you're on this show.
Sure is.
You're never gonna.
I had to suck my way into 10 paces.
That's right. Well, that cactus ain't gonna suck itself.
Yeah. See, I just still pulling spines out.
You'll be pulling spines out for years.
It was worth it. I wanted to be a star.
That's right. I think we've plateaued. It's only down from here. We can invite Matt Bosler since he never gets to participate. I think he's been screening our calls.
I think he changed his number. Last time I called, so this number is no longer in service.
It was kind of weird. He got like a personalized message for that. Like it was like, so if you're 10 paces, stop calling.
I didn't know you could do that.
I didn't either. Apparently he's just that powerful.
He's got ins at T-Mobile.
Yeah. At 10 mobile.
We should start our own phone carrier.
We should. And once you get a phone carrier, you can get internet. We could get dial-up out here.
This is how we start 10net.
Yep.
You can only view 10 paces on our bona fide web carrier. You're not a 10net subscriber, but you can be.
Yeah, it's only...
Just let us bring all of our equipment to your house.
Yeah, just let us set up in your house.
10net is just one of us with our phone hotspot.
Like, all right, you get 20 minutes.
That's all I got, but I'm sorry.
I gotta go back to Walmart and get more minutes. That is a pretty good idea.
I'm gonna start a whole multimedia empire.
Well, how do you feel about your drawing so far?
I'm having fun with it. I get to draw a pirate, and you know, that's good enough for me.
Yeah, pirates are good. Well, not usually.
A pirate never takes anything that doesn't belong to them.
10net is already a thing, you thought? I hope not. Because we're gonna have to go
Somebody
back in
stepping
time.
on RIP.
That's right.
You know what happens when you step on RIP?
I don't.
RIP.
Oh, fuck. That's good.
Just came to me.
Well, damn, I hope you keep that one in the holster for when you need it.
Ah, it's out there. Let them all know.
Red Axum says he wants to see a pirate with an anchor for a leg that they can drop.
That seems... I mean, it doesn't seem effective. It seems fun style-wise. It's just impractical, especially if you get, like, I guess like a devil fruit they can never get in the ocean.
Yeah, but I think the anchor would count as a part of them.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, they can never get in the ocean because they have an anchor for a leg.
Yeah.
Just as Johnny Dynamite legs could never walk on hot coals.
That's right. Well, Travis, that is time. I don't know if you want to keep going.
No. I think that's a good place to call it.
Hell yeah.
Thanks for timing me, keeping me accountable.
Of course.
Thank you,
That's why I'm
Axum,
here.
for the prompt.
Hanging out. Yeah.
And for joining us. It's been a lot of fun, despite our technical issues, but wouldn't be a Thursday without it.
Wouldn't be a 10 pace, let's be honest.
Anyway, you know where to find us on Monday, 8 p.m. Central. Happy trails.
Happy trails, everyone. Stay safe.